accused Arizona gunman Jared Loughner is expected to plead guilty today in the shooting rampage that left 6 people dead and 13 wounded, including Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords. Loughner is due in federal court later today in Tucson for a competency hearing. If the judge finds that Loughner understands the charges against him, a plea deal could move forward tomorrow. Alicia Acuna is at the U.S. District Court in Tucson. Hi, Alicia.
Hi, Patty Ann. Well, today could come down to how Jared Loughner handles himself, and there are a lot of ifs. The diagnosed schizophrenic has not been in court for more than a year. He's been receiving treatment, including psychotropic drugs, in a Missouri federal mental hospital since last summer. The expectation is he is ready to enter a guilty plea. However, Loughner could change his mind, or he could act out, which has happened in the past. It's up to Loughner and the judge.
When a defendant enters a guilty plea that is going to send him away for life without the possibility of parole, this judge will ask a large amount of questions, many questions I should say, for purposes of making sure this is a voluntary plea, that he knows and understands the consequences of the plea.
Now, this could be a long day. It could be a very short day, Patty Ann. If the guilty plea is accepted, then it's likely he will get a life sentence and avoid the death penalty. Back to you.
Alicia, what are we hearing today from the victims and their families?
Well, there have been a lot of victims and family members attending these hearings, and we do know that deals like this, where there has been a plea deal, the prosecution has often reached out to victims to make them aware. Those inside the courtroom today will likely hear Loughner himself, in his own words, describe to the judge step by step what his actions were in that Safeway parking lot in January of last year. Or attorneys could just list the events of that day. We will have a Fox News producer in the courtroom today. This is a producer who has been in every hearing that Loughner has had, and she will have all those details.